Start recording. I think we just started recording or broadcasting.
Yes.
Unless, of course, you got interrupted by
commercial.
a commercial. So we're going to watch our own commercial break.
Yeah. Although I think this stuff does show up, and then we just end up staring at the screen for a bit.
That is true.
People's
it's a laptop ad with the guy who's dancing with the deep voice. Excellent. Actually.
That makes me want to buy a laptop.
I'm just going to keep this on until...
It's over. And another commercial.
Okay, that commercial break's over.
Okay, we're good.
So, welcome to the live broadcasting on today of the date of...
Wednesday, October
12th.
Yes.
2011. This is Shanhanigans live here on this rainy Wednesday in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Yes.
About 8-something Eastern. Where are you from? Be sure to tell us what time it is because we have the Twitter open at Katie Shy on Twitter, as well as us trying to struggle with this Ustream social garbage every week.
We'll figure it out
It
someday.
will never load. Tell us if it's because it's Safari.
Yeah, because I don't really update stuff. So.
Yeah. But otherwise, be sure to head on over to Katie's Twitter, ask us questions. That's what keeps the show interesting, because otherwise I'm just going to be talking about stuff that's in my head right now.
Oh, I think that's interesting.
Katie will add notes to it while she draws
Yes.
commission work in the booklets of Silly Kingdom. We will show you once again the final print. Beauty. We can also go to camera 2 and check out another close-up.
Of it down here. Yeah.
There you go. And while we're talking rambling, Katie's going to be drawing some of the... I guess we're at the level 20 commissions, right? Not commissions, sorry, but donors. As we were done this through Indiegogo, we had different levels of donors who get different things, different kind of perks for the $15. We got a little signature, and we just about shipped all of them to everyone. So if you were a $15 donor, you should have your copy in the mail on the way as we speak.
A couple people actually have already gotten theirs already.
Very
so.
good. Those might have been from the original batch we sent out when we were in the States, though, so it
when
would have
we
been
were
a lot
in
quicker.
California, we sent out all the ones to Australia and New Zealand, and basically as far away
that was about two
as
or
possible.
3 to Australia, 1 to New Zealand, and then 1 to like some local San Fran friend.
Yeah, so those arrived really quickly, and everything else should be in your mailbox. If you're a $15 donator within the next 1 to 2 weeks, you should be getting it very soon.
Is it 1 to 2? Okay, 1 to 2 weeks.
Or 1 week, yeah.
So we originally started off, I think I just shipped them all to North America people. So, well, at least USA, I keep mixing that up. The USA people, you got your copies sent to you. The rest should be on their way. There's about 2 of you who I'm still waiting to hear something back from. One of you is in the UK, I believe. But that will be on its way. I saw your house on Google Maps. It looks really nice.
Yeah. We're going to visit.
We know where you all live. That's the bad thing of giving us addresses.
Well, actually, I have a friend who does commission work, and when he sends them off, he draws the people's house from their Google Map view on the back of envelopes.
That's really cute.
Which is a really cute idea.
All right, let's hope this is this a new tweet towards you? Let's see. Okay, don't read it yet, because I can bring it up. Have I been on camera too this whole time? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I recognize that icon too. Oh, have we? Oh, that's awkward.
Now it's not awkward.
Hi. We've been talking.
I've been looking at the wrong screen this whole time. But speaking of wrong screens, here's the right screen. We got a tweet in from Idness. Didn't we have you on last week?
Clint. Yeah, and I think I recognize your icon. I did a commission for you, I guess.
Oh wait, we just got someone else just popped in too, so we didn't get a chance to read that. But it said, "We're watching while doing the dishes." I would like to know how that works. Do you have your laptop set up in your kitchen, or is it a tablet?
Oh, yeah, this is the one that... Oh,
we got another one here. This is from Stone Sketch. I love Silly Kingdom. Will there be any more comics or prints, etc., with the characters?
Thank you very much. And yes.
What camera is that?
Yes,
there you
definitely over here.
We're back.
Thank you. And yeah, there are about at least 5 more stories with the characters.
As I don't know if you were watching last week, but we did a little breakdown of it. How back when the original radio play was written, which this was based on, well, I did way back in 2005.
Oh yeah.
Only 2 stories were fully written, and there was a bunch of other ideas. And now that it's become comic form, it's just a process of fleshing out those other ideas, because the second one that was going to be a radio play was really big, and we want to kind of save that for a bit. Like
it's going to be a good one, but they're all going to be good.
But we got some new characters coming. Almost every story introduces a new character or something, so it's going to be really interesting. Maybe not as much the third story, but the second one definitely, and the fourth
next one
really
is definitely going to be a lot more silly and slapstick. So
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to coming up with gags for that one, because I know I guess the script is just like hilarity ensues, so we have to figure out how to.
Yeah,
exactly
there'll be
get that
dialogue
going.
at the right now. The second one, there's dialogue at the beginning, and there's an ending, and I have no idea how to fill the middle because I've never really been kind of a slapsticky gag writer, so this will be interesting to
Whereas
see.
I guess that's kind of what I excel at now. I don't know.
I don't know, like physical comedy. I'm more of like people talking and one person says something slightly off kilter, and that's my kind of comedy. How silly.
Yeah.
Hence the title.
Where I like dropping giant things on people.
And
so,
that.
Yeah. So yes, there are more stories.
Yeah, there was actually one the other night I couldn't sleep. So to get myself to sleep, I was lying down. I was just writing a story in my mind, and it's one I've been wanting to do for a while in this world. It's called "The Night Is Young," and it's about you won't
KNIGH.
yeah ha 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 pun. It's the night the knight is young, and it's a story. It's actually a story about a character who was supposed to be in the second radio play, but since it wasn't made, he never showed up. But since he's in the fourth supposed story, I'm thinking this one might be the fifth. I'm really gonna have myself, but you got it in this.
A bit confused.
In this, don't worry. You got to be ahead of yourself in this rough and tumble.
We're gonna figure it out, but we do have more stories coming. Prince, yeah, there will be Prince. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Let's see if I can bring this
thought
up. Nope. And haha. Yes, my profile pic is drawn by you, and my brand new laptop is
Awesome.
sitting next to the sink, so I can watch you.
Hey, congrats on getting a brand new laptop. And
Cheers.
oh, cheers. Oh, we didn't.
Kanpai. Thanks.
Excellent.
I've never done the dishes with a laptop, so I'm excited for you.
Yeah, me too.
So as we say, if you're watching us and you're trying to use the chat on Ustream, ours hasn't even loaded yet.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's Ustream, it's not us. So if you have any questions, comments, or anything that will make this show actually run, be sure to type them in, unless your hands are kind of wet from the dishes. Dry them first. Type them into your laptop on Katie's Twitter, @KatieShy, and we'll get to your questions. And we'll even make them appear on the screen with the magic of Cam Twister free software that you too can use on your Mac. I don't know if there's a version for PC yet. Let's take a look. So Katie will be, for this episode, drawing in the $20 donors for the Indiegogo's books. Some of you had requests, others hadn't sent us any yet, so you're just getting whatever she decides to draw. Let's take a look, see right about.
Let me see if I can line this up. This is for my buddy Stu, and he requested anything from Final Fantasy, so I'm drawing an obnoxious cactuar for him. Stu actually is storyboarding on Futurama right now, the new season.
That he is.
Which is wicked.
Can we speak of the other project you were working with the...
what was that?
No, cool.
What?
I'm trying not to say it, and we're not allowed to talk about it.
Okay, well,
Then we
best keep it a secret.
best not talk about it. The time is... Are we doing a time check? I'm eating grapes. 8:06 Eastern Toronto time. Get back to us if this is a good time for the show, because like...
Yeah,
I don't know, what was
we say around 7,
7,
but we're
6,
late
5.
every single time.
It's like, what, 5 o'clock on the West Coast?
Well...
In England, it's about...
Yeah, if you're in England, what time is it?
About 4 in the morning?
Oh, yeah?
Maybe? 8 hours?
You should go to bed, because you probably have work or school in the morning. Or not.
But if you're not going to bed, do write some questions onto the Twitter, because otherwise we're just going to sit here and be like, hey, what do you want to talk about? And I'll just keep switching back and forth
Well, actually, what we did last time was people were requesting drawings from Shaggy here, which was a lot of fun.
Not for me, though, because I can't draw. And if you're trying to use the chat in Ustream, it is not functioning.
Yeah, so if you're typing us questions, we haven't really got them yet. So send them to my Twitter, KTShy, KTSHY.
Well, the Twitter's open. We're constantly refreshing it. I think, well, do we have to refresh it? If you think Safari's no good at this. So where are we right now? As we said before, not right now, but we said on emails and stuff, switchback camera, yoink. We're in the process of just finishing up the $15 Indiegogo shippings for the book Zillick Kingdom, and that means later this week, which there's only 2 days left really, we're going to start shipping out the $20 donors. You get the little sketch in there. Yeah,
you get a hand-drawn, original, unique sketch from me.
You're like way off the camera.
Oh, am I? Oh, hey. Yeah, you get an original drawing from me, and he signs it. We sign Noodle in every book, but so you'll be getting a doodle regardless, but if you want a nice... fleshed out, inked drawing. That's what I do for these ones.
That's what you get for the...
And we should probably talk about our launch over the long weekend as
We'll do that. Let's see. I think a tweet showed up. Yoink. All right.
Hey, Jeff Hogg.
Jeff Hogg says, I would be kind of funny to see a comic that Shaggy drew that Katie wrote. Possible?
Oh.
I say not possible.
Yeah, you did draw one of the Shred Monkeys.
Once, so, well, but I also wrote that one too.
Yeah, that's true.
Switch the roles though. Katie writes and I draw it. Like, that would be...
We could do that for a, like, Bizarro World.
Or like a 24-hour comic challenge.
Oh, yeah. Or like dream sequences.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if anyone would really want to see that.
I think I'd love to see Alan trying to draw some.
But speaking of the launch, so yeah, we finally launched the store. The not Indiegogo anymore.
It's
this is
big cartel.
Big Cartel
you
shop.
Can find the
I
shop.
could probably show it to you guys if I just bring it up here on screen 2 or screen 3 technically. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. This is it.
Well,
nope, that's not
the
it.
Blog. Show the blog.
All right, I'm gonna switch you guys to screen mode.
Take a look at my monitor.
Yoink, 3, and nope, not working, and cut.
Okay.
All right. So here's the blog, as you all should know.
It's sillykingdom/comic.blogspot.com.
sillykingdom-comic.blogspot.com.
The reason why
in
it's,
the corner over here.
One sec. The reason why it's dash comic is Silly Kingdom Comic was one of the secret art blogs I set up already that you could only get in as a donator, so that URL was taken. So sillykingdom-comic.blogspot.com, and you can continue.
Nice. And as you see, as I'm circling here are your options. If you weren't a part of the Indiegogo, you can get your digital copy right here. And at the store as well, you can also get the physical copies sent. So these two options.
Yeah, you order the physical copy, we will send you a book. If you get the digital, it's going to link you to a PDF download. And that way you can read it on your Kindle, your Kobo,
on your tablet,
your iPad,
or on your laptop in the kitchen while you're doing dishes. You
yes.
can read it anywhere. I believe we had another tweet show. Let's see if I can bring it up on Master Control.
What we got?
All right, this is from WeBot15. Katie, fantastic time for the show. It's 11 a.m.-ish here down under.
Oh, is that Australia?
So let me think. If
Nice.
it's like 4 in the morning in England, and then we just keep going east around the world.
I think so.
Even though Australia's closer if we go west. 11's a good time, though, because it's lunch break, maybe. Just pre-lunch. I'm trying to get rid of this.
Well, we're glad it's a good time for you.
Glad it's a good time. It probably won't be a consistent time because this show keeps happening whenever.
Well, it's usually around 7 till 9.
Between 6 and 10 is your window.
Okay. Really? 6?
Well, no, didn't we do it earlier at 6? So maybe. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern. That's a good time.
Yeah.
So as we said, the store did open for you folk who weren't a part of the Indiegogo. You and your friends can now check out copies.
Yeah, we opened it up worldwide, and that happened over the long weekend, the Thanksgiving weekend.
The
for
Canadian
us Canadians.
Thanksgiving, yes.
For the Americans, it was...
It hasn't happened yet. It's like in November.
No, but they had a holiday too.
It was like President's thing.
Yeah, for your President's thing. And,
one of those presidents did something.
We wanted to thank
or Columbus did something. He was our president.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Columbus found some things.
He found some things. He thought he found some things.
He found Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yes. Oh, that was it. Yeah,
That's
Columbus found pecan pie.
Speaking of which, we hope you had a good Canadian Thanksgiving because we kind of rain checked ours.
Yeah, what happened was I could only make it early and Shaggy could only make it late, and essentially we were making our mother choose
Worlds
which
collided.
sibling she loved more.
She had to choose which child.
So she decided not
wanted.
to choose and postpone Thanksgiving till next Saturday. So that's when we'll be engorging on turkey and potatoes.
And we'll tell you all about that. But yeah, we did the launch, and even before the store opened, people somehow bought copies. So whatever. That's
I kind of
I
sneakily put it on the blog, and people found it, which was really cool. So, but it was so exciting. Just a great opening weekend. So yeah, thanks everyone who picked up a copy.
Do we have the opening weekend numbers to get the financiers?
Well, it's not like a movie. But yeah, thank you so much for your interest and your support, and we hope you enjoyed the book. And we'd love to hear from you. What would you like to see more of? What did you like? Thanks so much for your interest in Silly Kingdom. So, yeah.
We got another tweet coming in. It says here from Creepy Porpoise. Quite a classy mug you have there, Shaggy. How was the holiday weekend? Eat any yams?
That's a Weinstein.
Yeah. So
it's half Stein, half wine glass.
A little OJ.
Yeah.
As far as the yams, though, I'm sorry, we did not partake and yam
Yeah.
or any food of any kind because we missed our Thanksgiving.
Next weekend.
So next weekend, hopefully, we'll enjoy Canadian Thanksgiving.
Ask us again next weekend.
Ask us next week and we'll give an update on that.
We will tell you about the yams.
Let's just drop back.
We'll
see
give you
what
a play-by-play yam.
A play-by-play live yam eating. Let's see what case. Whoa! What
Whoops.
happened? No screen. Just. This is no. Sorry, I've got buttons everywhere that are doing weird things.
Oh, yeah. I am drawing the soulless eyes of the cactar. He's pretty creepy.
He's one of the the boss cactar is pretty intimidating. I've only fought like one of them because I played Final Fantasy VIII where a cactar shows up. Why this? If you're wondering, the Ustream chat has yet to load for us, so if you guys are in it, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, sorry folks.
This is the worst. Restore social stream chat. I'm just gonna let that load. Oh wait, hold on. It seems to load better when we don't pop it out.
Oh.
Alright, well I'm just gonna leave that there.
I thought the result, or we had to pop it out because it wasn't loading.
No.
Okay.
I guess not. Now let's see if I can't totally screw up this webcast. No, nothing shows up now.
New tweet.
Yeah. Oh, we got a new tweet. This will help distract from the fact that I don't know how to control things. I will now switch over to tab, this, switch, and in. Excellent. From Innes, we've got, if Silly Kingdom became a movie, which actor would play who? Alright, well, first and foremost,
I would be an animated feature with the...
Well, not... Okay, if it was to be an... Well...
Because I was thinking live action at first, then yeah, I think I'd like it to be an animated feature.
But if it was live action, though, I do say Christopher Lee as...
Do you?
Alan Grimrickshaw.
Because he seems more sinister than Alan.
But that's the best part. We can get him to, play a little silly.
I don't know. His eyes are too scary.
If you don't know the backstory, Alan Grimrickshaw is loosely inspired by one of our kind of fan fiction versions of
if you go to
Saruman.
fanfiction.net, look up Eye on the Prize, or don't. But
Katie used to write this fairly well-read Lord of the Rings story. The main plot point was basically somehow Sauron was in Frodo's body, and
it was such a.
But that was such a minor point.
Everything, it's like there was a main plot, but everything was all the weird stuff going on the side.
Yeah. But in a sequence, whenever we're kind of kicking around ideas, we'd always have whenever we're talking about Saruman's lines, Christopher Lee's character would always be like, what's going on with the hobbits? He's so whining and annoying sounding, and that kind of gradually turned into this Alan Grimrickshaw character, just like this bumbling magician who's just like, oh, the world just is against me.
Yeah.
Why in my day? Something like that. So definitely that for him. I don't know who else would we cast.
Dang.
If it's tricky if it's live action because voices are so different from.
Really. We'll have to think about it.
If you guys have ideas who you'd cast,
Because I'm trying to think of a good prince, too. Who's kind of smarmy.
He'd have to be an unknown actor. He'd have to be
You know what? Yeah, I'd like
in the credit, it'd be introducing this guy as the prince.
The princess, I'd like to be an unknown, too.
In fact, the only one with a leading marquee name would be Christopher Lee.
Wait, I want Judi Dench to be mostly...
Who the hell are you?
Dame Judi Dench.
Dame Judi Dench as the Desert Witch Millsy.
But Millsy has more of a croaky voice in our head, so...
Yeah, she could probably pull it off, though.
Yeah.
What we got going on over on this side?
Oh. This thing is the Scream killer. It's really creepy.
I didn't see that movie. The fourth Scream came out, and now they're advertising the DVD because it's Halloween season.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was coming out to theaters.
That thing. No, it's already out. Oh, well, it was out long ago.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Chat, not working.
Don't matter. Now, if Silly Kingdom were to be a animated thing, I'd probably ask you to do the voice of Alan.
I'd probably just voice the whole cast just to keep the budget down.
Yeah. Hey, we're the princess!
Just give me credit as one character.
Except you'd have to be part of the animation guild here in Toronto.
The acting guild?
Yes. And I don't know how involved that is.
I'd also have to know how to act, and that's one thing I have not researched in a while. So, where does that leave us? So the store's open. You guys can all tell your friends. We're in the process of getting the 20 donator stuff shipped. That's hopefully happening starting this week. We're just printing up a few more books for that too. Then we gotta get into the 30s, where you guys are gonna be getting buttons. We printed those a while back, so those buttons have been ready.
Yeah, the buttons are good to go. The only thing we're waiting on is for me to design the original art print y'all get, because I want it to be something really nice. And
you gotta sit down and think about that.
Yeah, I gotta sit down and work out some roughs first. So that's because I want it to look really, really good. So that's on its way, and after that it goes to the black and white commissions.
No, 40.
What was 40?
I don't know.
There wasn't 30. There was only 40.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no 30?
After art print, it goes to commissions and then color commissions.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Little do I know about my own Indigo. I thought there was a 40. We have... let's do this quickly. Switch. And the king would be John Goodman. Interesting.
You know? Yeah. I like John Goodman a lot, so yeah. I'd like to get him in there somehow.
Yoink. Right. Wouldn't mind that, yeah. If it was animated, I don't know if it was live action.
Cactar.
Like, he's a good actor. What are you looking up?
I'm trying to see how the Cactar's arm lines work.
Let's take a look-see at Cactar. Near finish.
Yeah. Nightmare inducing. Actually, I was going to do a Tonberry, but they're just too creepy.
At the office, we put a Tonberry plushie on a Roomba, and it was creepy. He was just like spinning around the room and coming at us.
Those things suck, because like my big strategy in Final Fantasy was always run away if you can. Those things don't let you run away.
Yep. I thought you said like Roombas suck, because man, they like to unplug like everything. They just go around and trip cables and cancel your internet subscription.
I don't think I know what that is.
Roomba's like the little robot that goes around and like vacuums everything.
Oh.
And they have sensors.
I have never heard of that.
And yeah, no, they're real. People have them if they have like big industrial spaces. And apparently, like, some guy also, like, programmed his Roomba to communicate with, like, the Xbox Kinect so it has depth sensing, so it won't bump into nothing.
Oh, you know what I saw actually
that's
the other
exciting.
Day? There's a, at the market, Liberty Village? No. You know the big market thing?
Nope.
Down in the
Kensington?
Distillery District area?
No? Okay.
Before Distillery District? Anyway, there was just one of those weird rummage sales where people had a bunch of antiques and things out, and they had this old, like, it was like an R2 unit serving bot from, like, the 80s or something.
Really?
And he just kind of, I don't know, would just trundle along with
drinks on his head, kind of?
Yeah, very cute.
That's amazing. How much did he go for?
I didn't really, what do I need a robot waiter for?
I don't know, it's R2-D2.
You can't get up these
Was
stairs.
it actually, like, Star Wars themed, or was it just, like, a generic
No,
robot?
it's just like a generic robot.
so
Kind of
fun.
like a... But I'd never seen that before.
I need to go to more rummage sales and see if I can find... I always imagine I'm going to
neat.
find something amazing that's like, no one else knows about this. Though I did do that once. It took me to... I had to go across the country for this. Like, not for the rummage sale, but I was there anyway. And at this... All my life, I always wanted giant, like, cartoon Mickey Mouse gloves. Like, the four-finger and, like, the... Just, giant, stupid gloves. I don't know why. I just wanted that. And I happened to walk by some like church yard sale, and for $2 they had a pair just lying there, and I felt like a king because then I was in Vancouver with Mickey Mouse.
But didn't we find them in Disney?
Yeah, they're like $20. I forget that. I'll take a used pair of gloves.
Used pair of Mickey Mouse gloves.
Any old day. I enjoy them, and I probably use them in a video or two.
Yep.
We have another tweet. Let's take a look. See. Yoink, yoink. Let's switch over to tweet mode. Ha! Coming in from Zodiacal 87, Katie Shire, would you consider Patrick Stewart to play Alan Grim Rickshaw?
He seems too nice. I can't picture him playing like a dick, really.
Maybe.
And Alan's kind of a jerk, a little bit.
So Christopher Lee it is.
But
That guy's clearly a jerk.
He's kind of scary. You know, if we could merge those two guys into one being.
Take the joy of Patrick Stewart and the dickness of Christopher Lee. And you got a new character, a new actor. Which is weird though, because they both have their voices both occupy not the same, but they can do similar ranges.
Cadence, yeah.
Very
Shakespearean.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're both like traditional actors. Like, and I was watching. If you follow the Cinemassacre, Angry Video Game Nerd, he's doing a series of Monster Movie Madness on sequels, and he was just talking about all of the kind of vampire sequels and Frankenstein sequels, and I I once recall being told Christopher Lee was Dracula, but he was Dracula quite a bit. He was in like a whole series of the Hammer series of films, a studio based in England, which is cool because I think Van Helsing was Moff Tarkin in that movie.
Oh,
he was,
the young Moff Tarkin.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think I didn't look it up. I think that was him, which was pretty cool. If you enjoy Star Wars, the
and
good
Moff
ones.
Tarkin,
and Moff Tarkin, I enjoy Moff Tarkin as much as the next person.
Evil British Imperial people.
Fire when ready. What? You're far too trusting.
But they're so classy.
Yeah, you gotta love it because it's like all stormtroopers are just like bumpkins or clones, depending on who you listen to. But all the bad guys are British. I'm like, that's cute. Oh, we got finale on it. Let's set up camera 2. Here's a completed drawing of a cactar.
Creepy cactar for Stu.
You the man, Stu.
It's shining with justice.
Really?
Yes. Bloop, bloop. You know, because they move like...
Right.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Across the desert.
Very
there you go. Sign it.
Switching back. Alright, I'll give that a sign. You come up with a topic.
For the topic? For the next one to draw?
No, for whatever's going on right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't pay attention.
Well, let me think. What else is going on? There's going to be one more convention we're attending this month. I don't know if I told you about this, but Canzine on I think it's the 23rd. I will do another post about it next week, but it's a little zine fest happening. It used to be at the Gladstone here in Toronto, but now I think it's up on Bloor. But for Sunday only, I'm going to have a table, and I will have copies of Silly Kingdom there and some prints. And if I can squeeze you into some table space, maybe we can hang out.
Okay.
1 till 7 on Sunday the 23rd, I think. So more
Sunday
detail on that.
the 23rd.
Yes. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to grab another book.
That's a promo.
Yeah.
The time is...
After that, I'm not sure what our next con is, actually, because I need to...
TCAF, or when's TCAF?
TCAF's in May, because I'd like to travel around some more, but I really have to buckle down and get some storyboard work done.
And I need money.
Yeah. Although, I'm hearing really good things about the CTN Animation Expo in Burbank.
Burbank?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's
well, I know of Burbank, but...
Yeah, it's a big animation comic festival happening out there, and, yeah, a lot of people are saying we should go, and I really want to go, but then that's another trip out to California.
Yeah, and then while you're there, you just gotta go to Disney, right? Like,
yeah, I mean,
you can't not go to Disneyland while you're down there. I'm surprised we didn't try to go after we're in San Fran. We're like, let's go back to Disney.
I know, yeah.
I guess it's a bit of a whiles away.
Well, we wanted to go to Pixar.
Yeah, we were hoping to cross the bridge and John Lasseter would welcome us arms open, but nah, it didn't happen.
Hey, Shanahan's.
That's one of my dreams, but such is the way of a dream.
Yeah. We'd like to get a tour someday.
The time is 8:25 Toronto, Canada Eastern Time. What are you doing right now, if not watching the show? Go on the Twitter, @KatieShy. We'll probably respond to that because Ustream's chat never works for us.
Okay,
it does usually near the end of the show. So we could try it then.
We need to figure out what to draw for another...
Who is this? Is this a request or is this a...
Well, my buddy Jason, who did the amazing color work on the cover here, beautiful work, he said just draw something awesome.
Does that have to involve like sharks and electric guitars? Because that's usually the first thing that awesome rings.
A shark playing electric guitar.
Or electric guitar playing a shark.
Oh, guitars are hard to draw.
How about a bear playing a shark?
Okay.
Electric a shark. I could make a t-shirt of that. Anyway, coming up. Here we go. This is dedicated to me. So let's bring this up. Shag, when's the next TDC?
Good question.
Very good question. Let's get rid of that one. Haha.
When's
don't
the next
have
TDC?
to answer.
When's it coming?
When is it? As I said on the last basically all this year, when did I start the new season? I think I started right in winter, so all this year I did one real episode and the rest are all update episodes. And I call them update episodes because they don't have any kind of crazy in-depth essay or weird sketch or anything like that. They're just kind of what's going on. They're easier to do, and I've been wanting to get back into doing the weird little essay episodes. I've just been crazy busy. But I decided I was going to announce, I was going to make an episode about this, but I'll just tell you now anyway. If you recall, in earlier TDCs, once in a while there'd be different segments we're getting a commercial break. So, I'll tell you now, and if you don't see it, watch the episode. Usually there's going to be many segments in one show, but I'm thinking right now we can make the shows easier and a lot more interesting if we break them down to have single segment episodes. So one episode will be a travel thing, and another episode will be a video game thing, another episode. And that way, instead of me having 3 segments in one episode and 1 episode a month, it could be 3 episodes and 3 a month. Maybe. If you had a commercial break during that time, I'm sorry, you'll have to, check that out later. But if you're just getting a commercial break now, enjoy the car ad. Usually it's for cars or insurance.
It's a good duo.
As for when the next one is, basically when I can sit down and do it, because I recently had to move our computer back to my place. It was at an office for a while, so I was hoping I'd get to work on it right away, but I just got to finish a few things. And yeah, hopefully in October though. Shouldn't take too long. I'll have the update episode about what I just said coming soon. And then we'll buckle down in the winter, since there's nowhere else to go because there's snow, and do episodes, and it'll be fun for everyone.
Yeah. Which
takes us to 8:28 local Toronto Eastern Time. The chat, of course, is not active, so go on over to @KatieShy on the Twitter. Whatever you post, we'll talk about, and we can also post it up in visual form so you know we're talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, what are we drawing on? Let's jump over to camera 2.
Well, I'm still just figuring this stuff out.
No?
As we go. It's pretty light, you can't really see it, but we're working on apparently it's a bear playing a shark like it's a guitar. Alright, let's see how it goes.
That's what happens when you ask for awesome.
Yeah.
What do we have here? Moving around some windows because we've got a lot of things in our way. And return. Welcome back. If you have any questions, be sure to write them on the Twitter or comments. Where were we last? We're talking about shipping things, and I got to ship a bunch more things.
Well, shipments are on the way, but yeah, we should talk about any Toronto events.
I've been so out of the loop
because that's what the TTCs used to be. Was
that was all it was? It was like
talking to the camera used to be about what's happening in Toronto for people.
Yeah, if people were interested, or if you sent me, little links or packets of cons coming up, it's like what's going on over this con, and that was always fun because it gives me something to learn about. Like Armageddon Con and con in that place. There's a bunch of cons people sent me. What else?
There's some good cons.
Yeah. Well, what other cons we have? We don't have any major crazy cons coming up. More like independence and artsy cons, like Gladstone with the Canzine.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, this is what I'm interested because I don't know too much about zine culture. I guess It's pretty similar to comic self-publishing, right? But it's more like anything.
Zine, yeah.
You read poetry.
Zines were never
when
specific.
we were in San Francisco, we went to a zine shop, and
yeah.
there was that whole section where it was short stories and poems. And
well, that was when I was in Portland, they have the zine library.
Yeah.
And it was, or even just local stores around there too, just carry zines. And it's just people's self-published magazine, what you would have done back in the day, before you had a blog, but
yeah,
they still do it, so it's cool because some people have ongoing stories, some people have art in it, and some people have tweets. What we got here, Katie? Who do you draw? Why do you draw an orange? Why do I draw an orange?
It's kind of just a preference thing. When I was in animation school, mostly we just worked with blue, the non-repo blue, because you'd do it and then you'd do your pencils on top for animation, and then it just, when you photocopied your final work, it would disappear, more or less. And just, I don't know, I was using blue for 3 years, and then when I started working my first job in animation key posing, I went to green just to have a different color. And then I kind of went to purple, and then I just moved on to a color to get away from that, just because I've been using it so much. I just do it because it's so many people buy blue that there will be a whole bunch of orange sitting there and maybe one blue pencil, so it's just, all right, we'll take all the orange.
And remove the orange channel.
Yeah, and then just hide the orange channel. So, I mean, no super reason, just I don't know, it's, the red color appeals to me. Maybe I'll get tired of it in a year and move on to something different. But it's pretty easy to hide the channels. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to my blog, katieshy.com, I have a tutorial section where I show you how I color in orange and then ink and then hide it all.
And for some reason we went dark. We got another tweet coming in from Emily Avier. Hello, Shanahan's. Let's see. Finally watching live at 1:30 a.m. in England. Oh, that was wrong. Wait, was I wrong? I said it was 4. Whoops. This feels surreal to have fans all over the world.
It feels awesome, I have to tell you. We've been in the process of shipping books, and even the book orders that have been coming in all weekend, you guys are from all over the place, which is amazing.
Different places I never even heard of, which is crazy.
Yeah, which is so cool. And just sending books to places that I hope to visit someday, and some places that, yeah, I hope to visit.
I'm just so grateful
and
that international
cool.
shipping is all one rate, because if it was different for every country, I have no idea how we'd plan for that.
Yeah, it was a little tricky.
We just don't have the database skills.
But, I mean, it's awesome. I love how the internet just opens you up to everyone. So
international.
Yeah, it's cool. And how is it in England right now? Because it's pouring here. And
it's our first rain day in a long
yeah,
time. We're
We
complaining.
haven't had much. It's been pretty dry.
Well, we're entering October, so meh. Let's see. What have you figured out? What you're drawing and switch?
Yeah, I think in order to make this.
Oh, you're slightly off.
Oh, am I? I think to make this giraffe. No, it's not a giraffe. Sorry, I've been storyboarding giraffes all day. That's why giraffes were on my brain. I'm trying to figure out how to make this shark more awesome.
You have spiky hair. Like
yeah.
metal.
Make
him a glam rock shark. Glam rock shark. That's a hard. Glam rock shark.
Oh, this bear's starting to look like Chewbacca.
You can be Chewbacca playing a shark.
Too late. No.
Give him a friggin' belt of ammo.
He's got a belt.
A shark belt.
Okay, maybe I will put. We're gonna do a little bit of film research on my end.
The time is 8:34 Eastern Toronto time. Be sure to ask your questions and post your comments or whatever's on your mind on Katie's Twitter at KatieShy, because the live chat in this software, Ustream, don't work very good. What else is coming up? I'm like, I should read a newspaper before these shows, honestly.
You should read a newspaper.
I should read a newspaper in general.
Well, we were going to talk about like comic news, what's going on in the comic world.
Last night, myself, Graham, and Stella, both authors on uberfriendship.com. If you've swung by that site, do so, please.
That's Shaggy's site, uberfriendship.com.
We did a podcast last night about DC's new 52. How they decided to relaunch. And
oh boy.
Well, the most interesting point for me is, even though they decided to relaunch, it's not necessarily like what you'd expect from a traditional reboot. They're not going into the origin stories. They're not retelling it. They're kind of showing you the same characters starting anew, but not from the very beginning. So it's kind of like a third in, which is interesting. So like they're already in suits. They're already flying around. You know, as we established, Green Lantern's just a dick.
Is he?
Yeah, because he's always like, hey, so you're the guy dressed like a bat, so what's your superpowers? And Batman's like, I don't got it. He's like, why, you're a dude in a suit? I'm like, that's kind of cute.
That's why he was always my favorite.
Yeah, but that's a cool thing. It's kind of like...
Batman, not the other guy.
Yeah, but then they're all like, oh, I hear this guy in Metropolis flies around, and Batman's like, yeah, and he's dangerous. So I'm like, oh, they haven't met yet. This is exciting. He's like, I've done my research. That's my Batman
He wears
voice.
T-shirts. He's not taking this serious.
Let's see, we got in this saying, there's another post after this, so I'd show it, but then the other post would show up. How do you guys get time off work to go to all these cons? This is actually the first year that we've seriously gone to so many cons.
Yeah,
like not
and,
just to show up, but like to like distribute and stuff.
Honestly, when we did that big indie convention, or when I went, you didn't come with me to Mocha.
I had no book yet.
I was with the Anthology Project crew, and we went to Mocha and New York, and we went to Stumptown, and then TCAF. And basically, I had a contract end right before that started, so I had a lot of free time for about a month or two. So that's how that worked out. Right now, because I work freelance doing storyboard work, I make my own hours, so I can take off a weekend here or a couple days here, but then I have to make up for it on my own time. So working from home, I can schedule myself in order to do that, which is why I really like boarding from home a lot.
Yeah. Similarly, I was working on in a studio doing some graphic work, and then the season ended, and then they didn't get a show for me to come back to, so I've been kind of on and off odd jobs, and now I'm working for a smaller studio doing a kind of 2-day thing, so the rest of the week I can spend running around, even though my finances are whittling, so I should find some other work to do soon.
Is there any way I can make the shark cooler?
Fire coming out of his mouth.
Okay.
Well, I was looking at the bear, actually.
Oh.
Might distract from the bear. Well, then, no, the sunglasses are pretty cool. If
Yeah.
you know what else is cool, be sure to write on Katie's Twitter at KatieShy. What's the coolest thing in school where you come from?
Yeah.
And we'll put that bad boy in this picture. Meanwhile, let's throw this up.
Is it fanny packs?
No, I did not throw that up. Yink.
No.
Now I will. Whoop.
Oh, Twitter. Hey.
I remember you used to, this is from WeBot15, I remember you used to have a secret project envelope. Was that show about game show, Silly Kingdom, or something else? That's weird. It was
Yeah, what was that?
it was
You
not
had
it
a
was none of
super secret
those.
thing.
Yeah, it was fun to have a secret thing on the wall. Because genuinely,
Teasing.
no, it was a real secret because the guy told us not to tell anyone, but it still hasn't really happened yet. Which hasn't.
He hasn't told me yet, so
What was it again? It didn't say secret project. Those are two different things. Because I said I had a secret project in the works, and then I also had a secret in a piece of paper nailed to the wall, and it was there like all season long. What was in it again? It had something to do with video games, as I said. It's one of those things that's gotten so hyped up, or at least it would have if you watched like year 2 of the show, that it's probably not as interesting as it could be. So I'll just leave it. I'll leave it as a secret for now because I don't even remember what was in it.
just
Shoot.
consider it a disappointing
Wait.
secret. Wait,
Did I know?
do you know now?
Is it out? You might have already played it though, so there's no point in me saying.
Well, I'm curious.
Nah. I'm sorry. Secrets is what kept Lost going, and then they explain things. So if I explain it now, it's just gonna ruin it for you.
Right. As long as you don't write any Silly Kingdom stories like that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna.
It's like, I will tell you what to draw panel by panel, and I won't tell you where it's going.
The mystery unravels, page by page.
If you want an artist to enjoy working with you, don't ever do that.
Don't enwrap them in mystery. I'm
And
actually.
now a crowd shot of 500 billion people.
I won't tell you what they're
hold up
looking
their
at yet.
shark guitars.
Actually, that'd be not bad.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate because we were kind of working the whole weekend at Ape, but there was kind of this like artists and writers meetup thing where it's like, do you have a wicked story and no artist? Do you have wicked art and no writer? You guys should meet up. I'm like, that's interesting. I wonder how that'd go because it's like, was everyone just running around with scripts, being like, I'm doing this thing about this thing. I want to do.
Well, I did have a couple people approach me to about comics they wanted drawings for, but I'm just so busy this winter.
It's tricky. It could be tricky. Like,
it's hard. It's very you get into each other's. Well, I mean, I've only worked with you as a writer, so it's like you very much just kind of.
Well, you've worked with other people, haven't you? Or did you write your own stuff?
Oh no, I did. I worked with Joe Met for Womanthology too. But I mean, you're very much you gotta make sure you guys are on the same page and there's good communication and you're able to make it all work out.
As we point out, Katie can pretty much draw anything I imagine, except she does it inverted.
It's really weird. He pictures stuff happening the exact same way, but flipped. So I'll draw on the page, and he'll be like, "Oh, it's exactly what I wanted."
If I write a guy is pointing at a horse, I'll imagine.
I think the reason for this is that you read a lot of manga.
Yeah.
And I read
so my action happens right to left.
Yeah, I read a lot of. I don't read as much manga as I used to when I was in my teens.
So when I just say a guy is pointing at a horse, which way is he pointing?
To the right.
I have him pointing to the left.
How does that happen?
He's standing. I don't know if this is mirrored, but he's standing.
He's pointing at a horse.
Pointing at a horse. Well, are you doing inverted or for the audience?
Well, I'm the guy, so I'm pointing at the horse.
Well, he's pointing that way.
The horse is over here.
The horse is here.
It's here.
Why does this happen? Alright, so I'm more of a manga influence. But beyond that, yeah, she can draw anything I could think of, but there's that one catch. It's like, the genie who's like, oh, you'll have all the chocolate bars, but they're full of bombs. And you're like, there's always a catch. Anyway, working with you is like working with a genie full of bombs. Mm-hmm. We got another tweet coming up here from Stone Sketch. Put the bear in a fashionable winter coat and high heels like the one in Shrub Monkey's comics.
See, I would, but right now he's doing a show, so he's all rocked out in his wristbands and ripped t-shirt. And
his glam rock.
No pants, apparently, but that's okay in the animal world, as long as you're wearing a shirt.
As long as I wear a necktie, you can save on animation.
I never really got that. That, like, you have Mickey in pants, but Donald's like...
Oh, we're talking about that. I'm talking about Hanna-Barbera.
Oh.
For some reason...
I'm just talking about animal modesty
Well, when it comes to
general.
animal modesty, the one that always disturbs me, I don't know why, it's that, if you remember the Sonic the Hedgehog, the Sirius series.
Oh, yeah!
There's that, whatever the hell she is, and she wears boots.
The princess has boots and
and nothing.
vest.
No,
and
not even a vest.
She has a blue vest.
No, she doesn't. She just wears boots. There was a rabbit who was wore tank top and robot arm. But then there's this, I don't know what she was, like a fox or goat. I don't know.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And she wears boots and she has this nice hair, but it's like for some reason that's more disturbing than Sonic just wearing shoes, which he does. But me, I don't know. It's just off-putting.
I think she had a vest.
No.
Yeah.
You're thinking of someone else.
No, I'll
think of Marty
show you.
McFly.
I will show you.
No, because if you look her up, yeah, she is.
This one.
You're gonna get weird fan art. That's not her. No, she looks like that.
Oh yeah.
The fan art gave her a vest.
Well, her tummy fur
We
looks
should probably
like a bathing
show
suit.
it. Tap, 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 tap. Nope. Yes. And ha. And ha.
Princess Sally.
No, you
Acorn?
clicked the screen, so you didn't let me do it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Ha.
Okay.
There. Her. She wears boots. For some reason,
I thought she wore a vest.
doesn't sit well with me.
We're having internet issues here because of the storm, I think. So, okay. Yeah, because it's kind of like she's naked, but she's wearing like a one-piece suit that doesn't wrap around.
Which is weird. I don't know why.
Kid U's like, I don't like this show.
It's weird. I don't know why. That's why I never watched the show. It was
She'd show me like, that's indecent.
That fawn is dressed inappropriately. Put a shirt on.
Is she a fawn?
I have no idea. I just guessed.
Chipmunk.
You think?
Write in. What do you think the Princess Sally Acorn is?
Personally, I don't care. But if you have any stock in Sally Acorn, be sure to write into @KatieShy on Twitter. Guess what she is, or tell us what she
pretty popular.
is.
You can find a lot of fan art and comic art of it. You know what's actually great? When I find fan art from TV shows I worked on, like random
Like
slashy
what?
fan art.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you name any shows or no? Like, I know you worked on Caillou. I don't want to.
No, when I worked on Carl Squared, I remember finding a whole bunch of slash fan art, and I was like, wow. Now I feel like legitimized.
All right, we've got some fan input. Zodiacal 87 says Princess Sally wore blue boots and a vest later on in the series. I guess she needs some modesty, so like vest, throw it on, wear it.
Do it up.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No,
but
sir.
what I do like is a bear playing a shark like a guitar.
Oh,
That's happening.
yeah, we're working on it. Just getting some eye action.
Speaking of which, that new guitar game is coming out soon.
Which one?
Rise of the Sixth String, I think it is. It's a legitimate guitar video game where you actually get a real guitar and you can learn music by playing video games. Finally,
awesome.
All those naysayers who are like, Guitar Hero isn't like a real guitar, and I'm like, shut up, it isn't. It's an arcade game. It's fun for us all. Stop ruining it. Now they have their game that they can hark on about. And so far, I haven't seen too many reviews, but
so
people
is it you play your guitar in front of the screen, or
you plug in? I don't know if you buy like a.
Or is it like a really
116
detailed?
No, it's not buttons. It's legitimately strings, and I guess it runs on frequencies and stuff. And it does have learning modes where you shoot ducks and stuff, rubber duckies, and slowly you can learn songs. Like, it's not going to be the pick-up and party game that Guitar Hero and Rock Band was, but I am excited in the prospects of learning through fun.
You know what I was always disappointed by? They didn't have a folk band package for Guitar Hero. That you'd have like accordion and
they had SingStar Country, but that's about as close as it got.
But I wanted to see the different weird
Rock Band folk.
I can't pronounce the L.
Folk.
Folk band?
It's like, the Lorena McKennitt Smash Pack download. Sweet.
I would download that in a second.
Highwayman, dude. Let's do this.
In a second.
We have two tweets, but one of them will go from Zodiacal saying, I always thought she was a chipmunk squirrel thingamabob.
There we go.
I agree.
Well said.
I settle on thingamabob. Meanwhile, Steve. Nope. I seriously need like a whole separate control panel to do this. Greedy Porpoise says, I think she's a chipmunk based off of the last name Acorn and she the lack of a big fluffy tail.
Yeah, there we go.
What?
The tail makes
I thought you drew something.
Yeah.
I don't know what she is anymore. I thought she was a thingamabob. I settle on that.
Yeah, I think we settled on thingamabob.
If you know what kind of rabbit her friend was, write in. Was she a
was a
cyborg
robot.
rabbit? A what?
Cyborg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you have the brain, you're still a cyborg, right?
Yes.
It's you can be an entire machine body.
Android is a machine.
Yeah,
cyborg is human elements.
Yeah. It's kind of like Battle Angel Alita. She's a cyborg. She still has a...
Still haven't watched Ghost in the
brain.
Shell, I realize.
I think she's an android.
Yeah. I should watch Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah,
I saw some
I've
shots.
never seen Ghost in the Shell. for being the anime that they're like, this is how you introduce non-anime people to anime is watch
it's
Ghost
a
in the
movie.
Shell, and we've never seen it.
No, and it's been on our shelf since ever.
That and like Ninja Scroll.
No,
I just don't want to see super
Ninja
violence.
Scroll's alright.
Oh yeah, Akira. I remember.
Akira's been on it. Akira
Our dad
and Ghost in
showed
the
us Akira
Shell.
when we were kids, and I did not get it. And so I watched it again recently, and I was like, I still don't get it. But it's really funny.
Oh, I still don't get it.
So Akira's like a dude. I don't know.
Akira was this kid in a bottle, and
But he was like a 70s school kid, right?
No. Yes. Wait. Yes. He had the brushed hair. I was reading the book more
They wore
recently, so I
socks
remember.
back then too.
They didn't have cell phones, so biker gangs really stuck together like.
We got nowhere else to go.
Yeah. What are they gonna do? Call someone? Ha! Good luck, Tatiana. No, that's the wrong name. Kenzo. Man, I've seen way too much stuff. Tetsuo. Tatiana was from the Star Wars radio plays, and Kenzo is from.
Kenzo
Where's
is
Kenzo from?
Kenzo.
If you know where Kenzo's from.
If you are Kenzo,
If you are Kenzo, write in.
where are you from?
Where you're from, and speaking of where you're from, the time is 8:48 here, local Toronto Eastern Time. What's going on where you are? What you've been reading lately? What are you excited for in the next month? Right on Katie's Twitter, at Katie Shy on the Twitter. Holy smokes, the friggin' chat works.
Oh, there we go.
Where do we get to ask questions?
Apparently not here.
Apparently not in the chat. You can ask your questions at Katie Shy on the Twitter, because the chat here is kind of finicky.
Yeah, it just opened for us an hour.
Now I feel
30
stupid.
minutes
Don't
before.
feel stupid.
It's weird.
This is stupid.
Technology's stupid.
Yeah.
You're
Don't trust in Ustream. Because like apparently it works now. It's been doing the twisty bobbly thing for us forever, but maybe it's like once in a while it'll work. You can post questions there too, I guess. That's cool.
Yeah, it works now, so.
Speaking of works, let's see what Katie's been working on.
Okay.
Good? And switch. No.
No.
Oh god. Duh.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay. He's kind of soulfully strumming.
Is this like Stairway to Heaven, or was he playing?
Yeah, he's playing as a Stairway to Heaven.
And in my stairway. No lie, when I was a kid, I thought that was like some Mickey Mouse album. Because he does kind of sound like Mickey. Just like a more soulful.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Grown
His dad would play in the car, and I'm like, yeah. And I also thought Michael Jackson was a woman. Because in the there's a Mickey Mouse thing where it was them all in the haunted house. They play in Halloween, the ghost. But they did like a Thriller version. I'm like, oh, she's a good singer. And they're like, nope.
Yeah. You're like, no?
Like she is, but nope.
That's right, son. But...
He is. No, it's confusing. Alright, let's see if I can do this without screwing things up. Coming in from Chris the host, Katie, should I have either of you thought of going to Ottawa cons, even if there's a lack of ...
I do like the ... so it's kind of hard to say.
It's an appealing feature of most Ottawa cons.
Ottawa. Yeah, I haven't really thought about Ottawa animation festivals. Or, I mean,
You've been to the
comic
animation
festivals.
festival.
I've been to the animation festival.
Never been to the comic cons.
Yeah, I mean, I used
Hell of a lot closer than California con.
I used to live in Ottawa for 2 years, so I'm surprised I didn't make it out to any cons while I was there, which is kind of sad.
They do have a sweet comic shop here. I've been out there. The comic shop.
I love the comic shop.
It's probably pronounced shop, but
the one on
it's
Bank
SHOPPE.
Street. I used to go to that all the
There's
time.
two of them. There's one a little further out, and it's like basically become the anime store, and it's like two stores merged, and one half is all fun.
There's one closer to downtown.
Yeah, it's close to the Ottawa Silver Snail.
We're open to travel just about anywhere as long as time and funds permit.
Yeah, that's what kind of holds you up. It's just
usually we make it part vacation too. I'd never been to San Francisco, so
San Fran,
sure.
San Fran's fun too.
But I'm always popping up to Ottawa just for family stuff anyway, so I don't know if I'll...
It's a mirror
did
to
we
the
just
Ustream
lose
just
the
go weird.
Ustream? Oh, you know what? We have storms going on, so maybe we lost the Ustream. Oh dear.
If you're watching...
Tweet if you can see us, because our broadcast just disappeared, so I don't know if we're...
If you're watching right now, alright,
there.
looks like we're back. Maybe.
Maybe? Oh,
Our Ustream seems to be taking a hit from this weather. So we'll keep in touch with you guys.
Thunder going on out there.
What's the furthest con you've been to?
Furthest con I've been to is the Stumptown Stumptown Comic Festival in Portland, Oregon.
Is that furthest?
Yeah,
is
right?
it further west than Ape is south?
Oh, is it?
Mm.
Well, Well, then I guess it's a tie between Ape and Stumptown until we
We've
look
never
at a map.
left. We've never left the continent for a con. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
I would love to go to Angoulême in France.
Where?
So much. It's a French Comic-Con.
Oh.
I would adore to go there. There's maybe plans for the Anthology Project to go one year, and if there is, you can bet I'm jumping on that.
Right.
So fast. Okay, our Ustream is up.
I just rebooted it.
Okay.
Because I have no idea if it's still working.
If you're on the tweet, let us know if... I mean, we're going to keep going, but let us know if there was a hiccup because of the storm. We got a bit of thunder going on here in Toronto.
Dang
on
it.
this rainy Wednesday night.
It's not even stormy yet. That's unfair. Alright, maybe this tweet will help us find out. Did the show cancel? All good. Screen froze for a sec, but audio prevailed. Oh, audio always prevails.
Excellent. Okay, good thing we didn't start swearing.
The face for life can always see you.
The face for life.
Well, that's weird. Now we got nothing. Well, if you can still hear us, I guess we'll start wrapping up soon because it's 8:53.
Yeah.
Toronto Eastern Time. Last minute thoughts, questions, predictions for the future. Be sure to write them on the @KatieShy Twitter, or you can give it a shot on the chat.
Yeah, I'm going to finish up this drawing maybe, and we can end as soon as it's done.
Mm-hmm. You know the chat is a cursed thing and hates to work.
Yeah.
I'll just drop the video quality a little. Maybe that'll save us.
So it's like stick figures on a screen.
I wish. How's this bear coming along? Let's take a look-see.
We're almost done.
Yoink.
Mostly it was just making sure I got the expression down.
There's a bear.
Yeah. He's playing a shark like a guitar for my buddy Jason, who is so wonderful. He is a great guy. He is the colorist, one of the colorists for the awesome Amulet comic series created by Kazu Kiyoshi.
Oh, we got a copy of that liner somewhere, or did I take it?
And
I took book 4.
I got oh, you took all the amulets?
Not all, just
Most.
one.
Yeah. And they are wonderful, lovely people that we met through the flight books.
And if you haven't read Amulet yet, here's some incentive. It's been a chart topper.
Yeah, that's right. It's
from New York Times, best-selling for a while now. It's around 2 or something now, but 3. The third book also came up as well to like 8th. So check that out. I think Scholastic released it.
Yeah, Scholastic. It's a great story, beautiful visuals. I find reading them a lot of times it's like I'm watching an animated feature. I'm just like, these guys are so good.
Be sure to check that out. Amulet by Bolt City Studios. I don't know if studios, just Bolt City.
Yeah, I think just boltcity.com/amulet.
We're hoping your connection isn't as bad as ours, because our video is just freezing and crashing and freezing.
Well, we're going to try and wrap up.
As long as audio's there, we'll just keep talking for the next 3 or 4 minutes or so. If you're still watching, hopefully your dishes are done. If because you don't want to spend a perfectly good Wednesday night washing dishes all night.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, how far are we on this shark business?
Shark's done.
Oh, let's take a look. And switch to master control.
Yeah.
Shark has sunglasses.
Actually, I'm going to give him a barbed wire tattoo. 'Cause that's cool, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Barbed wire. Actually, it looks more like a thorny plant. It's okay.
We got this from Creepy Porpoise. I guess you guys can actually see what's going on, because, you know, I can't. Like, I can watch the preview, but...
That's fine.
Let's see what we got here. That's ridiculously awesome. Bear, are you leaving your original orange lines under the line art in those sketches?
Yep.
And yes, that's the answer.
Yeah. I find a lot of times, like... I mean, I might lighten it a little bit. I might just erase it a little bit, but... People tend to like seeing the sketch. Part of the process. And if Jason doesn't like it, he can erase them.
Jason can erase it himself.
You're gonna erase them, Jason.
He's got the know-how, the wherewithal.
You got an eraser. No problem.
Switching back. So wrapping up. Let's think what else is coming up. Not much else coming up, but we'll keep you posted on what does. Check out our Twitters. We got @KatieShy, as we've been talking about all episode long. There's @ShaggyShan from my Twitter. I'm usually just talking about stuff. Things to check out. Be sure to check out the blog. I can send you guys over there now.
Yeah, make sure you say it in case it's too blurry.
No, we got pictures of animal people from Sega. That's cool. I don't need that. Oh gosh.
Saw that, folks.
Silly Kingdom. I have to Google search my own website. Be sure to check out the blog, sillykingdom-comic.blogspot.com. Yoink. And yoink. And yoink. Haha. Where anything that we have to... I don't know if there have been any major updates coming on the site itself, but it's directly connected to the store here, where you and your friends can purchase digital copies or non-digital physical copies that will ship your way over to you.
Oh, and say, if you happen to do fan art, I'm going to make a fan art section. We'll feature your arts.
Wow!
Yeah. Get those in. That'd be cool.
How about that? So you heard it here first, folks. Katie will take your arts.
I'll open up a new tab on the site.
Yeah. And post it there.
Do some
so that's that site. If you're in the $20 donation range, we're going to be starting to ship to you at the end of this week. And if you've moved since then, be sure to get back to us, because otherwise we have no idea if we're shipping to strangers. And we would like you to get the copy because it's your copy. Yeah, so email us, sillykingdomcomic@gmail.com. We'll fix that up, get you your stuff as soon as possible. If you're in the 15 range, books have already been shipped. They should be on their way to you. Keep an eye out. There's 2 of you that I still have to hear back from. Otherwise, yeah, that's about everything, I'm thinking.
Okay,
what time is it now? It's about 8:59.
Throwing in some fast tone.
Let's see if Katie can finish off some tone. Switch on the camera. I do.
Just because I'm finding the shark's fin is not popping off against the shirt very well.
No. Do a drop shot
I
out.
made a mistake and tangented it a little bit. And for those who don't know what tangents are, it's where your lines line up a bit too much and things disappear into other things. I don't know if I explained that very clearly, but if you just Google tangents, that'll clear that up for you. So, okay, I'm just gonna do it.
Tangent is the enemy of crosshatch.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it in his mouth, and then I think I'm gonna sign it, and then this is throw in some more fur, and that's for my buddy Jason. Done.
All right.
Can
Shark and
should I
roll.
pull out a bit more?
Maybe.
Okay. Wait.
Uh,
We gotta get a better camera setup. Wow.
Brow. That
playing
bear's playing a shark with sunglasses and a barbed wire tattoo. If that doesn't say the damn coolest thing ever, I don't know what else will. Thank you for checking
There you
out Shanahannigan's live on this Wednesday, the day of 12th.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. That's
Thank
about
you
an
for
hour-long
tuning
show.
in.
Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we'll have